Under Lead Settings, we'll go to Automations. Automations are items that when triggered activate another sequence within Quantum. Here I have an automation that when completed with sale, sends a review link. If I click on it, we'll get a bit more information. It's triggered when a plan is completed, with sale, any plan template, the premium and the number of items are not considered, and we've selected No for postpone execution. The action that this automation will take is sending an email for a review. You can create your own automations by clicking the plus in the upper right. Block List will show any emails or phone numbers that we have blocked. You can block in just specific directions like inbound or outbound, and you can block calls, SMS, or email. Here I have a spam caller, so I just block their number inbound. Below that I have someone who really doesn't want to speak with us, and to avoid any interactions, I've blocked them in every way possible. You can add your own blocks by clicking the plus in the upper right. Custom fields are fields that you'll see on your prospect. We have a custom field group called Additional Prospect Info, and we've added some fields that will show up under that group, including driver name, occupation, and much more. You can create your own custom field group in the upper right. Once you've created the group, you'll need to add fields to it. The field type is where you'll select how the information is presented. Text area and text fields, you type in information. Or you can have a yes or no option. We're going to select drop down for this one. A text field would give me the option to type in anything I want. We'll see under our prospect our new custom field group, and if we click Edit, we can fill in the information. There's lots of creative ways to use custom fields, so you'll just need to explore it a bit. Custom signatures is where you can store signatures that you use when sending messages with customers. This is my default signature, which I can edit in the upper right. I can create a new signature by clicking the plus in the upper right. Also, I can switch between simple and advanced editing mode. Dispositions are selected when completing a call through the dialer. The default dispositions are None, Bad Lead, Do Not Call, Not Interested, and New Sale. You can edit whether these dispositions put a caller on Do Not Call list also. And as always, you can create your own dispositions by clicking the plus in the upper right. Email is where you can customize the look of the emails you send to prospects. Mine's currently set to custom, and you can see I have a pretty basic setup. There are some default options you can use though, including being able to add an image for your logo. Integrations is where you'll see the triggers that interact with other services. Currently I have an integration set up with Zapier for when I complete a plan with sale. Below you'll see the triggers you can pick from. If I wanted to add any others, I just click the drop down, select Edit, and add the webhook URL. I also have the option to include prospect info and appointment info. You'll also want to be sure to assign users to your integration. To add a new one, click the plus in the upper right. Plans are one of the most important parts of using Quantum. You can use default plans or create your own. Clicking on one of our default plans, we can see more information about it, including that it's a sales plan, when we would use this plan, and the items used within the plan. This is just a sample, but as we can see, this one is set to call on the first day, and also on the first day it will send out an email at 4 p.m. This plan seems like it could use a few more items though to ensure that you get a sale. You can click Create Plan Item along the top. I'll select Text, enter a subject although it's just for internal use, and then type out my message. Along the bottom I'll select the timing of when they receive this text. I'm going to make it 10 days from when the plan starts. That way there's been some time in between the first contact where I would have had time to complete the sale. This item has now been added to this plan. On the right you'll see agents that are assigned to this plan, meaning that they can use it. If this plan is very similar to another plan you'd like to create, then click Copy Plan Template. A new one will be created that you can edit and it won't affect this one. Community-wide plans will show any shared community plans across all Quantum agencies. Postpone plans will allow you to go in and manually postpone individual or bulk plans. This may be useful for when you know a user is going to be unavailable for a period of time. Say they're going to be out sick or they're going on vacation, you don't want them attempting to reach a prospect who they can't work with. This will prevent poor communication. Prospect status allows you to identify prospects within your agency. Most prospects coming in will be a non-customer, and you can apply that to them when you add them. When you complete a plan, you'll have the option if you want to make them a customer. This helps keep them organized, and you can see the difference between prospect and customer on the left. If you'd like to create another prospect status, just click the plus in the upper right. Reassign plans allows you to take any plans that are currently being used on a prospect and assign them to another agent. This may be done when an agent leaves the company, or if the prospect just needs to be changed over for any reason. You can use the search tools along the top to narrow down the plans that you see.